So the baby changing station that my wife and I ended up going for, after doing countless hours of research online, visiting baby stores and showrooms, is the large IKEA Hemnes cabinet. This cabinet comes in at €350, and whilst not wildly cheaper than the other alternatives, it does come in at a lower price. What's really great is on the upper level, you have 4 smaller drawers, which is great for little compartmentalization of the everyday essentials. So the way that we have it set up is we have diapers in the top left, and this diaper drawer has been really great from size 1 little baby newborn size diapers, where it was able to go in 3 rows, all the way to now, which is a 10 kilo 22 pound baby. Diapers now fit in rows of 2. Stocking it goes really well. Knowing when you're running out of stock and then having to put another thing in, also superbly easy. Second drawer is where we have our towels and our muslin cloths. Third drawer, that's where we have our pajamas, our socks, and our bibs. And then the fourth drawer is where we have our rompers and our pants. Other than the top 4 drawers that allow for a lot of compartmentalization and easy storage options, you also have 4 bigger drawers. And those ones we use for a bit more of like the extra stuff. Essential, but not necessities. In this drawer we have like the bed linen, we've got some medicine stuff, we got some additional towels and the bigger muslin cloths. And then in the other drawer, that's where we keep all of the clothes that are one size up. So then we kind of know like, hey, you know, if she grows a little bit, we can move those 1 drawer higher, and then we're prepared and we kind of know if we need to buy some clothes or not. The bottom 2 drawers, that's really just like long-term storage. That's where we pop in the wipes and additional random stuff, the old bottles and the other sorts. And then in the other part is where we keep all of the clothes that have gotten too small for her. One additional thing to note, you can also buy those little white IKEA cabinet holder thingamajiggers. They're like these little white boxes that you can put in the drawers. Goes perfect. And then that way you have 4 different sizes, a big square, a big rectangle, and a small square. Customize it to your liking, and it helps add a bit more of organization into the mix. The second thing that I absolutely love about this is the height. I'm 185-ish, 1.85 m, which is just a little bit over 6 feet, but the height of the cabinet is hip height, which when you put the changing mat on top of it and the baby on there, it is at the ideal height to change the baby. Not too high, not too low. It's comfortable. And for my wife as well, she's probably maybe a quarter to a half foot shorter than me. I think she's 5'7". So for her, it's just, how would you say it? It's just short enough. It's just high enough. It's just to the point where it's not too high, and it's still very convenient for her. The third thing that we love is just the size of the top, the surface area. We've got plenty of space for lots of things. You've got diaper trash, got some other essentials, got wipes, and you've got the mat. When she was a newborn, we put it a little bit further, and then we had all the essentials here behind her and everything. And then that way we kind of had a separation of the entire layout. But at a certain age, she got old enough and she just kept wanting to interact with the stickers and the other stuff and everything. And then this gap became more of a problem than a convenience. So then we just slid that over, and now we just have a lot of space on the right side. The next thing is that it is not too expensive. It's still €350, but it's not wildly expensive. Like when we walked around those baby showrooms and you saw a bunch of those like designer ones or just convenient ones or safer ones, whatever that meant. I don't know what kind of certificates they had. I don't think I saw any. But that's when you start jacking up the price even more and more. And this just, in terms of the amount of storage that you get, the surface area that you get, this price is really, really nice. Because there's some other ones that are basically half this size and the same price. So yeah, you know what I mean? Like we live in Amsterdam in an 80 square meter place. I think that's 800 square feet. It's a tiny place. So we were also looking for a smaller piece of furniture. This still fits that description. Small enough. And definitely big enough. And then the fifth thing is customizing the handles. Now, this is not exclusive to this one, but those IKEA knobs were not that great. And we looked up online, we found some wooden knobs that have some animal prints on them. Looks really cute. Downside of these knobs is that the animal prints are kind of hard to make out from a distance, so it just looks like wooden knobs. But being able to swap out those handles is just really great. Again, I think just about every single cupboard has this. So is that great about this? No. The fact that it can, nice. Yeah, you know, just, I like that. It looks kind of nice. So other than the couple things that we absolutely love about this product, I feel that there are 3 things that I need to call out as cautionary for anyone that's kind of looking at a baby station and has this in their sights. The first thing being whether or not you're comfortable with the baby being sideways. Because there's several ways that you can do it, and there's several stations that have it so that the baby is facing you, but this just doesn't have the depth to make that happen. So I know several parents in my friends group who swear by their other changing stations that allow for that to happen. There's attachments that you can buy that enables this to do that, and there's also baby stations that are already designed to be that deep for that setting. The thing is, for us, we started off like this, and over the 14 months I've gotten completely used to it and actually fallen in love with this layout. So it's really a personal choice. The only thing that I can think of is that if the baby decides to start rolling, then rolling this way has a higher risk of the baby actually falling off of the dresser than the other configuration. But, counter to that point, there's one other thing that I want to show as well, which is that in case you have a poop explosion, the baby's facing away from you, or actually not at you, you know? So we actually had the situation when she was little enough and all of those things were behind her, there was a poop explosion, and that thing just splashed the diaper trash. And that was it. So not on us, just on the table and on the diaper trash. And then we thought, wow, that's kind of fortunate. So one perk of that. So just want to call that to attention and decide for yourself what's good for you. The second thing I want to call out is the height. Just like it's a pro for me, it could very well be a con for you. So think about it. I'll put on screen exactly what the height of this is, and then you can decide for yourself whether or not that is acceptable for you. And then the third thing that I really need to call out is that it's just a little bit bland. Like, you only have 3 color options at IKEA. You have the white layout, you have the black layout, and then you just have a gray layout. So for those of you that really love to dive deep and like go into the color aesthetic for your room, then you either have to look somewhere else or be prepared to do some painting. Because this is just a bland color choice. White, black, gray. So we've been using this product, this table now for 14 months, and we haven't looked back since, and we would not do it any differently if we were to do it all over again. Solid purchase, very happy with it. Now, if you're looking for some other baby-related products or some reviews on them, check some videos on my channel or on the recommended videos that you see on your screen right now. Thank you so much for making it this far into the video. Leave a like for Mike, and I look forward to seeing you again.